This Bartlesville nonprofit is getting people off the streets through transitional and affordable housing. Orlando Parker liked to play basketball during his lunch breaks from his job as a construction manager at a large company. He noticed there were always men playing for hours, and he wondered why they weren't working. It turned out they'd been in prison and couldn't get jobs once they were released.
Homelessness, if you go to the lighthouse, as far as the shelters is concerned, they're filled, and they're turning away people. But to us, it takes, you can house them, but is that just the bandage? You need to address the issues that they have, and that's what we call the supporting services that help them maintain the housing. And that's what's also going to be unique about us in the sense of handling the mental health and the substance abuse, because that's a factor, and you have to come to grips with that. You deal with those issues first.
Orlando started his own nonprofit called Nehemiah House to provide transitional housing for those getting out of prison and to create affordable housing for seniors and others. Nehemiah House recently launched an ambitious new project called The Room at the Inn. They purchased a vacant hotel on Highway 75 and are refurbishing it.
Here in Room at the Inn, we house first, and then we deal with those particular issues that help to maintain a particular lifestyle and goal that they want to achieve. The first 40 units inside in the main building is going to be what is called recovery housing. We'll deal with mental health and substance abuse. What we found out that the clients that we deal with, very first thing is you got to deal with their mental health. Second thing, you got to deal with their substance issues. Before you even get into anything else that is needed, those two things need to be addressed. The second part is what is called permanent supportive housing. As you graduate from the recovery side, you can transition to independent living. What is that? It's just like extended stay. It's a fully furnished unit that's 300 square feet. It has its own kitchenette. We furnish it down to the sheets, pillowcases, and silverware. There has been question about is it a homeless shelter? And no, it isn't. It's not a homeless shelter. You just can't walk up to this facility and ask for a room. You have to be referred to. And so there's some misnomers out there that, okay, it's just going to be vagrants and people just hanging out. And so that's just misinformation.
Captain Daniel Elkins of the Bartlesville Police Department sees potential difficulties for the department once the Room at the Inn is operational.
The Bartlesville Police Department, City of Bartlesville, wish Orlando the best on that, and we'll be here to for anything that he needs. And there's been talk, that from various forums that not very much rules maybe could be a part of that. That they'll take anybody, and that's good, to a degree. But there also could be an element of chaos. That, again, I said previously, law enforcement is the last one there holding the ball.
However, the police department supports Orlando's efforts.
If the Lord has called him to do that he'll be successful in it.
Yeah.
I guess that's ultimately what matters.
Orlando feels confident that he's following the Lord's leading and that the comprehensive approach they are taking will help people get off the streets and tackle their issues.
We feel that is a key component, because that eliminates those particular people that go through treatment and they want structure, but they have no options. Either they got to go back to the environment that caused them to be in that situation, or they got to go live under a bridge or by the creek bank because of their past mistakes. And so this is a safe haven. We feel that this is a place that they can come and find refuge, as well as supporting services and skills.
And how long do you anticipate people will stay in the permanent supportive housing?
They can stay there forever.
The project here at the Room at the Inn is a huge undertaking, but Orlando is hopeful that they'll be able to open early next year. I'm Kimberly Jordan in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.